guys, welcome back to Neatly Planned. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I know in the past I typically do, layout, plan with me's, but because this is a holiday weekend, I'm actually only going to use a big hourly sheet to plan out my week, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. You guys have also requested to see after the pin, so I was gonna show you last week's spread as well. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna just place some of the things that I have pulled out to the side. And again, this is my work planner. I will do a video if you guys want to see of how I have this set up and how I make this system work for me. So let's go to last week. And my planner is well loved, so I don't mind flipping and showing y'all because I do use all my layouts. Okay. So this was last week in my work planner. As you guys can see, I always use what I call an ongoing to-do list. So this is what I use on the back. I can't flip it over because it has personal information of patients on it, but I have it completely filled in, and so I'll go through this and pull this out to move over to the next week that I'm actually planning. So since I will not be using a spread for this week, I'm just kind of gonna put this off to the side and we'll jump into that. Okay, so in my planner I keep loose paper as well as hourly sheets as well. So I'm gonna pull this out and we're gonna jump into this, and I'm gonna put my planner to the side. Okay, so we have our big. So this is my running to-do list from the week before. I'm setting that to the side. Every week I take out, this is my work phone, nothing personal, it's all work. I take my work phone, look at my work Outlook calendar. So I've already done that and went through every single day for the events that I have for the week. Because it's the 4th of July week, I don't work that Wednesday, so that's one less day that I have. Also, this is a travel week for me, so every other week for my job, I'm either on the road traveling, or it's kind of an office week where I'm taking care of the paperwork side of what I do. And so I've gone through, written out everything that I need to do for this week, so it's not that heavy right now, but that's also, I work in organ donation. That's because I don't have any active cases working as of right now. So I thought it would be fun to do this, and this is also great if you are really busy and you're like, I don't have time to sit and decorate a spread. This is what I have to do for some weeks when I don't have time or I didn't make time to do a layout. Doesn't mean that I don't have work to do. I just didn't have time to do a spread. So I thought it'd be fun to do that. I'm going to be using this spread. The sticker books will be the holidays, happy memory keeping, of course, because it has the funky 4th of July. Of course, my favorites, which is always the big rainbow pack. And then I like the little, what are those? The little bomb pop stickers. So these are out of the seasonal sticker book as well. So those are the 3 sticker books. I have some washi pulled. This is a happy planner, thin washi. I think this is one from Recollections or something like that. And then this red and white stripe. May not use a lot of this, but I just have it pulled to see what I'm gonna do. Typically when I use these, I don't necessarily decorate them. I might put one quote sticker, but I thought it would be fun since I have some time to do that, to play around with it. So I have this because I have a few things left on this to-do list that need to be moved over, and so I'm gonna do that. And I'm actually gonna write in this because you guys have requested it too, that I don't do a before the pin, so I thought this would be a fun one to go ahead and write in. So let's jump in it. I have a kind of a little cup that I keep my essential tools, which are my tweezers, the corrective tape, usually my Tombow adhesive is in this, scissors, and then the only pens that I use, which are the black Papermate flares. I also use these Pilot pens too for work, I guess. So those are the 2 pens that I use. This Pilot G27 and then the Papermate flares. This is a gel pen, if you're wondering. All right, so I'm gonna move some of these things out of the way, and then I'm gonna go ahead and jump in it. So of course, since I'm doing a 4th of July spread, I don't necessarily want this pink and green stuff in here, so I'm gonna use my Tombow Mono Air corrective pen to just go ahead and wipe that out so I can have a coordinating colors on it. And this is just kind of like a tape runner, I guess, just covers up. So if you have washi tape that's see-through, and you want to cover it up, this is what you can use. I have it on my desk. Okay. And I went back and forth about whether or not I was going to cover up this black and white edge of this sheet, but I don't even think I'm going to waste the time to do that, just because I have a lot of stuff I need to get done, and so I'm not going to spend time doing that. I don't know what's going on with my corrective tape here, but it don't want to cooperate. Well, that's getting scratched. Alright. For the most part, it's covered. Okay, so let's attempt to cover this. We're gonna get our washi tape on, which is this really thick red and white washi tape, which of course is perfect for the 4th of July. And we're just gonna lay that straight across. Taking my little scissors here, and I'm just gonna cut the edge of that. Of course, I'm not like a perfectionist when it comes to washi tape. As long as it's laid, I'm good to go. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut this edge off here. See if we can make this work for the top of this. I don't know why it's not picking it up. All right, so for this part here, since I can't get my Tombow little thing to work, we're just gonna improvise. We're planning together, so let's just go with it. Okay, so I'm gonna take this 4th of July sticker here, and I want to put it in the corner. Can you see that? I think I need to move it over just a little tad bit. You don't necessarily have to cover up the Plan a Happy Life. Trying to get as close to it as possible. Alright, there we go. Works for me. Well, it's a little off, guys. Let's try to do it sideways. Maybe that'll work best. Alright. And I told you guys before, I usually don't edit out bloopers. It's just real life planning, so we're just gonna roll with it. Okay, so the next thing I want to do, now that I got that there, I also want to do a few little decorative moments. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to use my Fisker's punch and do a hexagon. Okay, so we got one there. And then I also want to punch a red box out of my rainbow. And I want this red polka dot here. So we're just going to punch that like that. Alright, so we got those two. And I'll pull those stickers as well. Okay. And I think we could do Alright, that to the side. And we're gonna just take a little bit more of our washi tape. Let's see, this medium one. Kind of has like a squiggle line to it. I don't know if it'll be thick enough for what we're doing. That works. Alright, and then we're also going to put a little cute little header up there. So we'll still have our things covered. Okay, so we have this too. I'm going to take our stickers here that we've punched. Little hexagons that we've punched. And get the paper off. And again, this is kind of like a mix of decorative and functional. And I'm not necessarily, I have the hours there, I'm not going to cover those up, but I also want to keep in mind some things that I have daily. So I have a clinical call, I'm going to write it in here, that I have every single day for work. So I'm going to actually keep those there. And I'm going to, let's see. This way or that? Which way do we want to go? We can go. I'm not going to place it just because I'm not 100% on it. Okay, so we're going to lay our stickers, the 4th of July and the Brave. Let's see, do we want to go here? Do we want to go there? Take it down here because most days I'm done by like 5:30. Okay. So again, we still have plenty of space, guys. We're not, losing our writing space. And I'm going to take a few of, let's see, I know they have like fireworks. There we go. Take some of the fireworks here. We're going to add to our spread. Just again, these are like the clear fireworks stickers. Yep. There we go. And I'm going to add it up here, so kind of making it jump off the page there. I'm going to cut these. So again, all of our space is still being utilized. That's kind of, I think we'll do a small one right there. Whoa. So not crazy on the decorations, but just enough where we can get some work done and it still, be cute. So we're going to do something up in this little corner, and then we're going to get a header, and that's going to be just about it. We'll add a few more stickers, but again, we want to make sure we're getting our actual writing stuff in there. Okay. So again, no stickers have gone to the graveyard yet, so I think we're doing pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and place that there, and then I'm going to get a little red sticker for that. So I think that's it for those, and then I'm going to bring in one of our other decorative elements, which were these little bomb pops. I'm just going to kind of spread those throughout. here, so let's pull it. I like the color, I'm just trying to figure out how to make it. That's what I'm trying to do. I just want like little pops of it. Just cutting a little bit off the corner so that we can make it kind of lay on an angle. Like so, but not right there. Okay, so let's get our stuff in there and then we can always come back and add more decorative elements. Okay, so we need a date, we need some titles or headers. So let's get our rainbow book here. All right, so this we would want the don't forget. I'm going to put that over here. Let's kind of connect here. Let's see. Bring it. Okay. Don't mind that, but I still, I just want everything to kind of layer. So let's see. I'll just go over here. Okay, so I got my don't forget here. We'll put our to-dos here. And then that grateful for, I might leave that, but I might not. Okay, so let's jump in. I want to use some of these. I was going to use something else, but these are some sticky notes. They look more orange now that all the red is laid, but let's just see. It might work. I'll use those. And these are sticky notes from the appointment sticky notes. All right, so on there, I'm pulling out my list. So let's go ahead. I have my pen. I want to make sure I'm going to test it because some of my pens are dried out. Okay, so on this coming week, I have 2 presentations that I have to do. And so I'm going to go ahead and write those in. And so we have and then I always write which hospital I have the presentation at, just so I'm not at the wrong hospital, because I have 14. Okay, so we have that one, and then so if you follow me on Instagram, the only time I use highlighters are on the actual time of an event. And that's just, I just don't go highlighter crazy. It becomes a distraction for me. Okay, so I have those 2 things that I are like dead set. So then we'll get over here on my to-dos that I actually have for the week. So looking at this to-do list from last week, things that I need to finish up. I still have one hospital that I need to send the actual report. So I write it in two folds. There's two parts of what I have to do for each hospital for the report that I do. So for this particular hospital, I write the name out. And so I have to send an email that includes the report that I send to the hospitals. And then the second part of what I do, I have to put in basically an interaction, which is just the way that my company tracks when we send off things to them. So in that interaction, I put in what they sent me and then what in turn that I turned around and sent them back. Okay, so that has to get completed. The only other thing that I didn't get done from last week, and I'm going to pull this off camera just because it has names on it. Oh, so I need to send a case follow-up. And so a case follow-up for me involves, I work in organ donation, and so I send the hospital administration a follow-up of what was recovered, basically just general information so they are aware of like how that particular donor, how many people they helped, or how many organs we recovered. So some case review. And then I need to also I need to create, so every month I have an expense report for work that I update daily for travel expenses and mileage. So I need to create my July expense report. Time cards have to get completed Monday by a certain time, so I'm going to put this up in my priorities. So time card corrections, and that's those are due by 9 a.m. on Monday. And then I also need to send a follow-up email. And that is to and that's going to be ARCH, which is just, these are just abbreviations for the hospitals that I have. So I always say, you know, sending Jenny to what hospital, because I might have 5 or 6 contacts that have similar names. So that's important that I write. And then what else we have? And so I have to, on the expense, create that, and then I have to send my June expense report. So I need to submit my June expense report. And that is due by, EOD is just end of day, Friday. And then every week I need to check, and I'm going to say review QPOS trainings. Because I work in the medical field, we have a lot of ongoing training that we're constantly doing. And so it's really important that I stay on top of those. Okay. July, and I always kind of check it off as I go, and so I need to do review current metrics, and this is important. I review kind of where my hospitals stand versus other hospitals. regarding like how many donors they've had, because I hold monthly committee meetings with the hospitals to let them know how they're doing, what they can improve on, what they've done well. And so it's just, I like to always know where they stand. And then I also need to review medical record reviews that are still outstanding. And those are from, I've completed April, so I need to get May through June complete. Okay, so that's just kind of an overview. These are the must get done tasks. It might seem light, but a lot of these require like multiple things. I have to create the spreadsheet. I have to do things going on with these tasks. So this is just an overview. I'm going to leave myself a little bit of room to add things. Of course, I have my back sheet where I like to put like sensitive information on. So this is just kind of a general overview. So I'm also going to put these things to the side because I have those. And then I'm also gonna go in, and so I have additional dates over here. I'm gonna go in, I have a clinical call every morning at 9 a.m. So I'm gonna go ahead and write that on the line. That's why I left it there. So I'll have, and it's a conference call. And I'm just gonna kind of highlight that so I don't forget. And then down on here, I'll just keep adding as I go, but that is just kind of an overview. So if you're in a bind and you cannot, get to doing an actual spread, this is a great alternative. I just kind of wanted to show you guys how I fill this in. Leave comments below if there's additional ideas that you guys, or you want to see more of this kind of fast-paced planning. But until next time, you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, keep sweet.